Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a great day. I want to make one big announcement for you guys as we are heading into the summer. Some of you guys might have seen we've made some quick adjustments to the last 2 months of our quarter schedule for May and June. Part of the reason is because I'm going to be introducing a paradigm shift to our ministry. And so what I mean by a paradigm shift is that we are going to be rethinking and recalibrating how we talk and how we act about Life Kids. What I mean is this. I was driving to work this morning and I was listening to a sermon about God in our wilderness, and it's out of Psalm 63, and the pastor was talking about how when you're in the wilderness, your lack tends to be magnified, and that when your lack is magnified, your need is glorified. And it was a great line, and the Lord started to drop some things in my heart about Life Kids and how we are very regularly in a state of lack when it comes to personnel for our Life Kids team. And so I was like, Lord, what do you want me to do with that? And he said, rest. And it's something that the Lord has been dealing with me personally on for several years, because I am definitely a type that will hustle until I get the job done. But the thing I've been learning has been a lot about Sabbath and resting and being able to step back and know when it's not my job to take on more, but it's my job to just trust God. So that's going to be our paradigm shift, is that, yes, we absolutely have a lack for Life Kids teachers. We need more people, but we are going to institute and implement a season of rest for all of our Life Kids team. So we're going to stagger it. It'll be different people on different months that they will have 4 consecutive weeks off, including myself, and that we will just be really intentional about finding rest, because we, as a Life Kids team, model service really well. We know how to serve, but I think there's so much importance in knowing how to model rest well too. So this isn't a punishment. This isn't anything that's saying you're bad or that we don't want you, because we do. After your 4 weeks are over, I pray that you come back into a regular rotation, because we do still have a lack. But I want all of us to have a chance to stop, to pause, to rest, to get some time in the sanctuary with our church family, and not feel pulled into service, but to really just take time to worship and be together with our family. So what that looks like is this. Over the next several months, Andrea or I will be contacting you to let you know what month you have, or if you have a month that you would prefer, let us know. We already have people on the docket for May and for June, but starting in July, those are open for people who want to request their month. But I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things. One, just be in prayer with us. I think that finding times to rest is so important, because it gives us time to focus a little bit more on what the Lord is speaking to us as people and us as a ministry. So would you be praying that during this time the Lord would just begin to prompt people, because we're going to keep asking. This isn't us abdicating our responsibility to ask people to be a part of what the Lord is doing in our kids. But we are not going to hustle and expect people to just show up. We need the Lord and the Holy Spirit to speak to them and really prompt them and encourage them to do this. So would you be praying and interceding for the right teachers for this next season of Life Kids? Because the Lord wants to do something in this church. And if the Life Kids grows and we stay with the same amount of teachers, we are going to be seriously handicapped in serving these kids well. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, if you do know people in our church family that haven't gotten connected, or they're looking for a place to serve and you think they might be doing well in Life Kids, would you just begin to either send them my way or Andrea's way, or if you would just talk to them and encourage them. We have a lot of events coming up that would be great ways to kind of introduce yourself into Life Kids. We have the Sock Hop coming up at the end of May. We have Kids Camp coming up at the end of June, and we have VBS near the end of June. All of those need loving adults to show up, and so those things don't stand in contrast to this time of rest, but it's enhanced, because when some of us take seasons of rest, others of us are going to have to step up and do more. So if you feel like you're ready to step up and do more, please jump in. We're going to need you. And I just believe that the Lord wants to do some awesome things, but we just have to be available. And I think the times we're most available is when we're rested. And so I believe that this is going to set us up for a great season going into the fall and the winter, into 2019. And so I just pray that you guys will see this time as a gift and will really lean into this time of rest. If you gotten to the end of this video, thank you for watching. Can you just throw in the words paradigm shift underneath this video, and that'll let me know that you've watched it. And if you have any comments or thoughts, throw those down there too. Like I said, I don't have the corner on Life Kids. I don't have the best ideas about everything, but I want your voices. I need your voices. And I think that during this time, the Lord's going to continue to speak to all of us about how we can make this ministry better and serve our kids best. So thank you for watching, and I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And I'll see you guys either on Wednesday or on Sunday. Bye.